People are always asking me for advice on what smartphone to get next. Maybe they're due an upgrade or they're just shopping around for something new. And with so many smartphones on the market today, it can be kind of challenging, a bit difficult to figure out what to get, what to buy. They all have different features. They come up with different operating systems, different sizes and shapes. To be honest with you, I can feel your pain. So I thought rather than answering the same questions multiple times to different people, same people, I've come up with 7 tips, 7 things to consider when purchasing a new smartphone, or maybe you're just shopping around. I'm Tommy, this is GadgetsBoy. Let's check it out. So these 7 things to consider are by no means facts. They're just things that I look for when I'm looking to buy a new smartphone or I'm due an upgrade. I tend to look at these 7 things. They're very crucial to my decision. So the first thing is the design. So it might involve things like screen size. Is it plastic? Is it metal? And for example, if you're female, you might want to think about the size. Does it fit nicely in your bag? For the males, does it fit nicely in your pocket without bulging out, without people thinking, are you happy to see them, or is something else there? You know, you might want to think something that you can easily operate with one hand, or maybe something that just allows you to have better visibility when you're reading your books on the move. So yeah, do consider the size. The next thing, in no particular order, is the operating system. So you need to consider what operating system is suitable for your needs. Some applications might not be available on some operating systems. So iOS tends to be the safer bet, but you can experiment with things like Windows operating system, Android as well. They're quite versatile in terms of applications that are available and what they can do. Next is the camera. Smartphone cameras are becoming even much better than they ever were before. So you can now ditch your compact camera. So you might start to think about the camera quality, the megapixels, the low light performance, especially for those night outs. You want to think about those things. Next is the storage. With you taking pictures on the go, recording videos, sharing social media, and maybe doing work on the move as well, you might want to think of something that's got expandable memory. You want to think of something that's got bigger memory size. And some smartphones, they become more expensive the higher you go when it becomes to memory size. So iPhones, for example, to get 32 gig or 64 gig of a memory size, you'll have to pay a lot more. Whereas some Android devices out there now, or Windows Phone, you can just buy a 16 gig version and then pop extra memory card in there and you're good to go. Next is the battery life. This is very crucial and very important. So you need a smartphone with decent battery life. You need to think about that. It's very important. And most smartphones these days should last at least a day to be classed as a decent battery life. So look for a smartphone that will last you minimum a day. And some smartphones now have extra features where it allows you to actually put it in a mode where it can last longer. Okay, number 6, you need to think about the durability. So most manufacturers now adopt things like water and dust resistant technology. So for example, the Sony Xperia Z2 or the Samsung Galaxy S5 can be used in the rain comfortably without worrying or thinking about, is it going to be water damaged? Would I need to start paying out an insurance fees and things like that? So have a think about the durability and perhaps your profession. So if you're a builder, for example, you might want to think of Sony Xperia Z2 just for the dust resistant feature. Finally, at number 7, ultimately the price has to be right. So when deciding on what to get, you have to think about, is it better? Would I be saving money going on a pay monthly plan? Or would I save money buying it outright and then perhaps get SIM only, get a pay-as-you-go deal? It's entirely up to you. You need to work out what works out best for you when it comes to your financial side of things, so the money side of things. So some smartphones works out cheaper, going on a 24 months deal, if it means that you use a lot of minutes on the go, a lot of data, for example. Or it might work out cheaper to buy a phone outright and just buy a SIM-only plan and stick it in the phone and you're good to go. So there you have it, guys. Those are my 7 important tips that I feel that people should consider when looking to buy a new smartphone, or maybe you do an upgrade, for example, or buying a relative, a family member, a new smartphone as a present for Christmas or things like that. So you need to consider those 7 things. They're quite crucial in my opinion. If I've missed something out, feel free to leave a comment below. If you've liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. And if there's anything you guys want to see on this channel, again, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe. I'm Tommy, this is GadgetsBoy. Catch you in the next one.